Welcome into the Lone Star Conference Digital Network here at the Heritage Patriots Center for tonight's 2022-2023 season opener for the UT Tyler Patriots as they play host to Louisiana Christian Wildcats. Hello, everybody. I'm Logan Moore bringing you tonight's action in what should be a good one as UT Tyler kicks off and tips off their 2022-23 season here tonight at home. UT Tyler, led by head coach Lewis Wilson in his fourth season here at UT Tyler, and a coach and a program that has improved season after season. And so as we get ready to start the 2022-2023 campaign, looking to build on some of the momentum that they have had in the last couple of seasons. Coach Wilson, his career record, 131-85, and this is his fourth season at UT Tyler where he is 36-39 as we're almost ready for a tip-off here in Tyler, Texas. So it'll be Louisiana Christian in their orange. UT Tyler will be in the home whites. Starting for Louisiana Christian, number 0, Gary Smith. Number 2, Delord Johnson. Number 3, Ferrante Banks. Number 4, Bailey Hardy. And number 24, KJ Bilbo. For UT Tyler, the starting lineup tonight, for the jump ball, number 33, Milan Zabo. Number 13, Rashawn Williams. Number 1, DJ Jones. Number 0, Jordan Harrison. And number 23, Kyle Freelo. So we're about to get ready the 2022 season as Zabo able to get off the tip, and UT Tyler wins possession. Ball mishandled there by Williams. Gets it down low to Zabo, an easy 2 points to start the season for UT Tyler. A nice dish from Freelo to Zabo gets UT Tyler on the board. Louisiana Christian working around the three-point line. Penetration in the middle, tries to kick it back out to Banks. Banks with the left-hand scoop and in. Ferrante Banks with his left hand, a nice scoop and score. As UT Tyler in their offense, and that's deflected out of bounds. Ferrante Banks knocks it out of bounds. DJ Jones was trying to come up with it. So the first out-of-bounds play for UT Tyler. Rashawn Williams throwing it down to Zabo. He can't handle it, but that's going to be out of bounds on Louisiana Christian. Gary Smith knocked it out of bounds as they were looking for Zabo early. Couldn't quite come up with it. Quick inbounds. UT Tyler with a lot of off-ball movement. And a three-point shot is up and good. Rashawn Williams knocks it down. For his first three-point of the night. And Louisiana Christian's going to call a timeout. It's 5-2 here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. So nice ball movement so far from UT Tyler to start out this game. A couple of easy looks down to the paint for Milan. That's going to be a foul on Kyle Freelo as he tried to go through the screen. That was set by Ferrante Banks for Louisiana Christian and just ran through him, and we'll get our first substitution of the night. Mohamed Diallo checks in for the Patriots. Top of the key. Three-point shot, no good. Rebound, UT Tyler quickly back the other way. And slows down and gets in the set. That's defended again there by Bailey Hardy. That's the second time that pass has been defended out of bounds. Will Williams inbounding for the Patriots. Swinging around, a lot of movement so far offensively for this UT Tyler team. Williams, free throw jumper, off the back iron, no good. Rebound, Louisiana Christian. Left wing, down to the left block. UT Tyler trapping on the far corner. That's a 2-point jumper off the mark and a great rebound there. Jordan Hairston goes up and gets the rebound. Delord Johnson missed the jumper. And Hairston, who's listed at 6 foot, he might be right about that, but he's got some hops, able to go up and get the rebound. And Louisiana Christian showing a little bit of full court pressure here. Terrell Wilson checking into the game. He's got it. And a great move there by Williams, who gets the two with the right hand. Great start so far. In about 2.5 minutes of action for UT Tyler in their season openers. That shot is blocked. Diallo swats it out of bounds, so it'll be Louisiana College. They're going to say it was a foul. Yeah, they called the foul before the block. And first free throw is good. Malik Cooper's going to sub in for Louisiana Christian. 2 for 2 on free throws. 7-4 is our score. A quick 3-point shot. Rims in and out. And Louisiana Christian able to come up with the rebound. Majay White just not afraid to pull the trigger there. Checked into the game and quickly fired off the three. There's going to be a foul. We'll see who they decide to call that on, as Ferrante Banks was driving. The foul will go on Terrell Wilson. Ferrante Banks shooting two again. And it's good. So UT Tyler getting a lot of players in here as they have two new substitutions. Jacob Henry and Adrian Walker going to come in for the Patriots. Sure that a lot of this, and the free throw's no good, and Banks able to get his own rebound as some of the UT Tyler players were caught looking. So Louisiana Christian kind of stole a possession there. Couple give and go. Banks fakes the three. Gives it back to the far corner, and it was Johnson who can't get the 2 points. Easy two, and that's going to be a travel. Call on Quinn Smith. He caught the ball, and as he was caught it, he was moving. Pretty easy travel call there for the referee. Louisiana Christian trying to work in the paint. Delord Johnson gets the 2 points. Couple handoffs here. The top of the three-point line for UT Tyler. White with the ball, throwing it out. Back to White. White trying to make something happen. It's deflected, and a great steal. And coming the other way is Banks, and he lays it up with the right hand. Great hands by Delord Johnson to just poke it out and lead a fast break the other way for the Wildcats. White, another turnover for UT Tyler as Louisiana Christian has taken the lead here. Shot 3-point Bilbo off the mount. Rebound comes the other way. And it's another turnover for UT Tyler. Banks just one-on-one, goes up with the right hand. And it's the turnovers that have been the Achilles heel so far for UT Tyler on the last couple of possessions. Diallo throws it down to Quinn Smith. Smith trying to make something happen in the paint. Gets the nice 2 points. The drive, the right hand. Bailey Hardy took the handoff and took it all the way around and tried to lay it up with his right hand. And couldn't. Coming back the other way, and that's a contested shot. And the foul. Mohamed Diallo draws the foul on KJ Bilbo. And UT Tyler is going to have a complete sub. We'll take a quick break here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. Mohamed Diallo going to be shoot 2 at the line. It's been a turnover so far for UT Tyler. They've had 4 turnovers here in the first 5.5 minutes of play. And it's led to really easy baskets for Louisiana Christian. Diallo misses the second. Connor DeJean going to be the point guard now for Louisiana College, and they're going to call a travel by KJ Bilbo. He was at the top of the three-point line. And just kind of moved a little bit when he caught the ball. So turnover for Louisiana Christian, as a lot of your starters are back in for UT Tyler early, trying to get in a couple of looks, I think, just trying to see what you got. A wide-open three-point shot available. Off the mark, Rashawn Williams couldn't get the three, but a good look. Williams had the lone three-pointer. UT Tyler swinging it around, down to Zabo on the block. He's blocked there by Bilbo. And they're going to call it a jump ball. So UT Tyler will have the possession arrow. Now they're going to say Louisiana Christian had the possession arrow. So Louisiana Christian will have the ball up 1. And what's been a pretty good game, you can kind of see some of the rust coming off. It's first regular season game for UT Tyler. Louisiana Christian, they've actually played a couple of games. This is their 4th game, 1 and 2 coming into this one. That's going to be a wide open. Gary Smith takes the three and knocks it down. And back come UT Tyler. Swinging around. Down low to Zabo. He's got some space to work with. It's a three-point shot at the top of the key. Off the mark by Hairston. So Louisiana College comes into this one 1 and 2. They've averaged 69.7 points per game this season. Johnson knocks down the 2-point jumper. His 4th point of the game. There's a foul call. Terrell Wilson was driving with the ball, and it was Connor DeJean. Was able to just kind of poked it out, but got the arm of Terrell Wilson. He'll shoot 2. UT Tyler so far this one, they've struggled at the free throw line. They're 1 for 3 at the free throw line. Seeing a lot of substitutions for this UT Tyler's team, and I'm sure Coach Wilson wants to see a couple of different lineups as the second of 2 free throws is good. Makes it 11-16. Bilbo fakes a couple handoff. Gary Smith with it on the left wing. Back to the top of the key. Out to the right wing. It's down, drive. Nice Euro step and a beautiful dish down low. Bailey Hardy finished it off, but it was a great assist by Dijon that set up the easy 2. And another just kind of casual play. UT Tyler almost lost that one. Quick hands. Another turnover for UT Tyler. Dijon kind of waving away some of his teammates. Gets the ball. Driving on the right side. Gets close to the baseline. Tries to spin and loses it. And Zabo able to come the other way. It's Williams for 3. The corner 3, no good. And Louisiana Christian kind of slowing down the pace a little bit. Seems like UT Tyler's trying to push the tempo just a little bit. And it's a foul. That's going to be called on Diallo. He got Bailey Hardy on the push. $11-17 remaining here in the first half. 18-11 is our score. UT Tyler shooting 36% from the field right now, 25% from 3. 2 for 4 from the line. But so far it's been the turnovers that has got UT Tyler. They're up to 5 so far here in the first half. Different roles. It's kind of what these early games are for. Trying to see what lineups you like. Talk about it, the Lone Star Conference has so many teams that UT Tyler only has a couple of non-conference games. They rebound the miss. Wilson on a three-pointer off the glass is Rashawn Williams. His second three-pointer of the night. In transition, 3. Don't see a lot of. Quinn Smith's going to pick up a foul down low. J. White going to check in for the Patriots. Swinging around. I mean, right in that paint area is Louisiana Christian. It's off, bounces off the rim a couple times, and it's Zabo who gets it deflected. The pass is deflected by Gary Smith. Another turnover for UT Tyler. Louisiana Christian going to come the other way. Stops a good hesitation, and Bailey Hardy knocks it down. In transition, UT Tyler trying to push the pace. Williams gets the screen from Zabo. It's a handoff dribble. Barnell Davis back to Williams. Fakes left, drives to the middle of the paint, puts it up and in. Rashawn Williams in some work early. Top of the key is pump fake is Gary Smith. He hits nothing on that one. Quickly the other way. Williams, transition 3 again, knocks it down. Rashawn Williams, the senior transfer from Radford. A great start for him in his UT Tyler debut as that one's deflected and stolen by Barnell Davis. Coming back the other way. Zabo down low, pokes out. Bailey Hardy fouled Zabo as he was going to the basket. Hardy's second foul. So Zabo's going to go to the line, shoot 2. First of 2 is good. And that ties it up at 20 apiece. Rashawn Williams has 13 points in the first 11 minutes of the game. He's been the story so far here tonight. Zabo's second free throw knocks it down. He's going to take a breather. Mohamed Diallo is going to check in for Zabo. And UT Tyler showing a little press formation here. Louisiana Christian trying to get it in. Traps on the far side. Throws it across midcourt. Able to break the press. Far side. Three-pointer is off and rebounded by UT Tyler, pushing it the other way. Down low, spins with the right hand. Diallo. Spun around, used his right hand, laid it in. Great move by Diallo. UT Tyler takes the lead again. Jumper, good. Delord Johnson, free throw line, jumper. And it's going to be a backcourt violation. Barnell Davis handed it off to Mohamed Diallo, and it was just a little backcourt. So Louisiana Christian's going to have possession. Wildcats trying to set something up. Banks dishes it to Smith. Far side, Johnson has the ball, trying to make a move. Mid-range jumper, pull-up, off the rim. Can't find the net. UT Tyler back the other way, and he's going to say stepped out of bounds. Majay White stepped out of bounds as he was catching it. And we'll take a quick break. 23-22 our score. You're watching NCAA basketball here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. Roshan Williams with 13 points brings back UT Tyler to take the 23-22 lead. There's a great drive, penetration, pull-up jumper off the mark. That's Johnson. Can't find it on the mid-range jumper. UT Tyler brings it back down. Free low, tosses it off to Hairston. Hairston back out, quick pull-up, fake. Drive, Terrell Wilson knocks it down. Great pump fake. Took a couple steps and knocks down the mid-range jumper. And that's going to be out of bounds. UT Tyler ball. Wilson making a great play on the offensive side, coming back on the other side of the court and making a great play defensively for the Patriots. Wilson down to Hairston. Hairston trying to find Zabo on the block, and it's intercepted. And the shot on the other side, Bronte Banks can't make it. Hairston for three, lines it up, and no question. And Louisiana Christian's going to call a timeout. UT Tyler making a little run here, 28-22, 6:50 remaining here in the first half here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. UT Tyler outscoring Louisiana College 8-2 on fast break points. Some of those fast break points have given UT Tyler the lead. That's going to be deflected. Diallo tipped it, so Louisiana College Christian will retain possession. Bilbo trying to find somebody to hand the ball off to. Johnson's going to take it. They're going to clear out. Johnson, one-on-one. Dribble, penetration, knocks down the mid-range jumper right at the free throw line. Extended, and Johnson knocks it down. Quick three, Rashawn Williams feeling it. In and out. Zabo with the rebound. Hairston for three. That one's no good. Another offensive rebound for UT Tyler. Zips it across court. Another three. This time it's still no good. DJ Jones with a three-point shot on that one. Three straight misses from behind the arc for UT Tyler. No points to show for it. Louisiana Christian swinging it around. Drew Tebby with the ball. Drops it down to Bilbo. Johnson trying to find that sweet spot. And he can't. Turnover. Hairston back the other way. Williams transition three, fakes, pulls up with a man in his face. Can't hit it. Zabo just climbs over the defender and slams it down. Milan Zabo with authority. UT Tyler trying to stretch the lead. It's 30-24 now with 5 minutes remaining here in the first half. Gary Smith with the ball, and he travels. So he was trying to step up to a three-point shot. Couldn't get it. Kind of walked with it when he caught it. We're under 5 minutes now here in the first half. DJ Jones going to handle the rock here. Crossing midcourt. Hairston trying to find some space. Back to Williams. Williams going to pull up, little runner. He's able to get it. Sean Williams played excellent so far here in the season opener for UT Tyler. Johnson, pass intercepted. Hairston coming the other way, and he's fouled. Ferrante Banks came around, tried to poke it out. Hit the arm of Hairston. So he'll be out of bounds for UT Tyler. Adrian Walker checks in, and he's going to inbound the ball. DJ Jones setting up the offense. Screen from Williams, back out to Williams. Williams has it on the left wing. Drives, penetrates, throws it in just into no man's land. Adrian Walker was diving, and Williams thought he was going to stay in the corner. Little miscommunication for the Patriots. Louisiana Christian back the other way. Quick three off the catch, and that is off the mark. Rebound UT Tyler. Hairston almost lost the dribble there. Throws it out to Williams. Hairston, crossover, right to left, spins around, three-point shot. Off the mark. Mohamed Diallo trying to find the bottom of the net for three. That was his first three-point shot of the night for Diallo. Johnson's going to get fouled. As he drives hard to the lane. He's fouled by Adrian Walker. We'll take a break. 32-24, UT Tyler extending the lead a little bit here. 3:14 remaining in the first half. You're watching NCAA basketball here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. They're now up to 50% shooting, and it's just wide open. Easy 2 points for Delord Johnson. He's got 8 to lead Louisiana Christian. Step back 3. High arcing shot. Rims in and out. Terrell Wilson trying to find the bottom of the net there. Just kind of got unlucky on that one as it looked like it was going in. Johnson back to where he does. Fadeaway. Can't get the friendly roll. Williams with the rebound. Quickly UT Tyler coming the other way. Williams going to try to take it coast to coast. And he's fouled on the shot. Bailey Hardy got him on the arm. I'm actually going to say that's on KJ Bilbo. They said it was on Bilbo, but I thought that Bailey Hardy was the one that got him. So Rashawn Williams going to go to the line. Shoot 2. First free throw of the season for Rashawn Williams. He's able to Williams' second shot, good. He's perfect from the line. And he'll take a break. Mohamed Diallo going to check in for Williams. Fronte Banks for Louisiana Christian trying to find some space. And they're going to call a foul. Adrian Walker, they're going to call the foul on him, but Coach Wilson doesn't like it. Milan Zabo going to check in again. Zabo checks in. They went to him early in this one. Kind of moved away a little bit from that post game, but Zabo's up to 4 points. And the free throw is good from Delord Johnson. We've had an entertaining first half here in the season opener for UT Tyler. His second free throw is good from Johnson. Connor Dejon going to check in for the Wildcats. Terrell Wilson throws it out. Trying to drive baseline is Diallo. Swings it to Walker on the far side. Walker going to with a nice layup. Moved it from his left to right, right to left. I mean, that was a great move there from Walker. And the other way, Owuzu knocks it down. That's his first basket of the night. For Jamal Owusu in the game now for Louisiana Christian. Wilson loses it. Go the other way. Minute 30 remaining here in the first half. UT Tyler with a 6-point lead. Owusu has the ball. A little give and go. Banks trying to find some type of room. Gets the screen. Goes up with his left hand. for the easy 2 points. Little errant pass there on the inbound. It's Tyler almost lost that one. Zabo gives him the screen. Back out. Pump fakes. First in the court. 3-point shot. Knocks it down. Diallo. First three of the season. Under a minute to go here in the first half. UT Tyler, 7-point lead, and Owusu went up for it. Couple of great moves spinning around, and Owusu puts it up. Downfield. Down the court pass is tipped and out of bounds. Now 30.8 remaining in the first half. UT Tyler going to try to get some points here to end this first half. First under the basket, and they're going to give it to Zabo, who just tips it right back to the inbounder. And a couple bodies flying. Nothing going. Louisiana Christian's going to hold the last shot. 15 seconds on the play clock. Dijon trying to find some space. Another mid-range jumper. Got 4 seconds, so they're going to try to push it down the court. Heaves it up and off the top of the backboard. And that will end the first half. Entertaining first half for Sean Williams. He's showed out so far in his debut for the UT Tyler Patriots. He goes into second half action of NCAA men's basketball here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. UT Tyler with a 39-34 lead. And they'll get possession to start this second half. The first half, it was a lot of Rayshawn Williams. Ended leading both teams in scoring with 17 points. And they're looking to go to him right here. On the right wing, swinging around. UT Tyler being patient. Throws it around. Reverses court. Back to Williams. Louisiana Christian trying to jump the gun. It's a pump fake spin around, up and under. And that's stripped out of the hands of Hairston. Louisiana Christian had some success early, creating turnovers from UT Tyler that converted into points. Travel is called on Gary Smith. Louisiana Christian, they had started out the game and had 6 points off of turnovers for UT Tyler in the first 5 minutes. Ended with only 4 more after that in that first half. UT Tyler trying to find an easy basket here. Working a lot of the offense. Williams underneath, and he's fouled. Going to the basket. Strong made a little hop step with the foul. And that's KJ Bilbo's third foul of the night. And that was real quiet in here in the Harrington Patriot Center. As Williams knocks down his 18th point of the night. 3 for 3 so far. Make it 4 for 4 from the line. For Rayshawn Williams, the senior transfer from Radford. This UT Tyler team is replacing a lot of production from last year's squad. A great play and smacked away. Kyler Freelow said, not here. Freelow digs it down to Zabo. Another jam for Milan Zabo. UT Tyler trying to stretch the lead. Quick corner three. Knocks it down. Bailey Hardy. with a nice three-point shot. Louisiana Christian now 2 for 6 from 3. Far side, that's tipped. Turnover for UT Tyler. Hardy coming the other way. Pump fake, dribble drive, pull-up jumper. Gary Smith. And that's a kick ball. So this UT Tyler team replacing a lot of production from last season. They have a lot of new faces here in Tyler. A couple of players that have played at the Division I level now here in Tyler. Sean Williams, one of those, played for Radford. Terrell Wilson with the ball. Top of the key. Getting the screen. Louisiana College switching. And just an errant pass. Nobody there. Another turnover. So UT Tyler starting the second half like they started the first. A couple turnovers here in the first 3 minutes of the second half. A little miscommunication defensively. Wide open. Hardy for three. Two defenders were on one person for UT Tyler, and Hardy was wide open. Coach Wilson's going to call a timeout. We'll take a quick timeout with him. 16:51 remaining here in the ballgame. Louisiana Christian making it close, 42-43 here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. UT Tyler has seen their 9-point lead cut down to just one. Trying to find some type of offense here in the second half. They've only attempted one field goal, and that's a foul on Bailey Hardy. It's his third foul. The ball will be placed out of bounds. Underneath. Tossing it down to the big fella, Zabo. Around Williams on the right block. Trying to go middle. Floats it up. And good. Williams now has 20 points. 21. Three-point shot. Off the side of the iron. For Louisiana Christian. Wildcats, pump fake. And he had a wide open three-point shot. Diallo had it. Zabo going up strong. And Zabo now in double figures with 10. Pull up from the free throw line. Hardy can't find it. And it's a quick foul for Ante Banks. So if you start looking at this Louisiana Christian team, starting to get a couple of fouls on some of their players. We'll take a quick break here on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. UT Tyler is going to take it out of bounds. As we resume play with under 16 minutes to go in the game. Zabo swings it around, trying to find Williams on the block. Pull-up fadeaway. Rashawn Williams have himself a night here on opening night for UT Tyler. He's up to 23. Williams defending. Fadeaway. No good. Delord Johnson. And back the other way. Poked out and right into the hands of an awaiting Terrell Williams, and he can't get it. And I think they're going to call a foul on KJ Bilbo. They're going to say it's on Bailey Hardy, so it's his fourth foul. And Malik Cooper is going to check in for the Wildcats. UT Tyler shooting 80% so far here in this second half, but just haven't gotten a ton of shots off. Only 4 for 5. Going up strong. Diallo gets fouled. Going up with his right hand, trying to get the floater. We're right at 15 minutes remaining in the game. UT Tyler holding on to a 7-point lead. And their first action here, the 2022-23 campaign. Diallo's free throw is good. UT Tyler will take the trip to Arkansas Tech and Northeastern State over the weekend before they start Lone Star Conference play. So not a lot of pre-conference time for Coach Wilson to see what he likes. You only get 3 games off the screen. The three-point shot bounces off the front of the rim for Gary Smith, and Williams the other way. Euro steps and uses the right. Williams up to 25 points in the night for UT Tyler. Strong move, and that's going to be a foul. Gary Smith was going up, made a strong move to the basket, and Diallo got him on the arm. So if you're watching this game, I think you kind of know who the offense is going to go through for Coach Wilson. They're going to get some substitutions here for UT Tyler. Williams going to come out, get a breather. Zabo going to take a break. And so is Barnell Davis. Louisiana Christian, free throw spins around and finally falls. Back to a 9-point game. Louisiana Christian showing some pressure. Able to break the press. Down low, an easy look. And just off the rim for Kyle Freelow. And he had an easy look with his left hand. And back the other way, it's going to be a foul on Terrell Wilson. Fouled Ferrante Banks. So Banks is going to go to the line for 2. Freelow is going to want that one back as he had it with the right hand, left hand. Hit off the side of the rim. Ferrante Banks. That one's going to hit the front of the rim and bounce off. No good. Banks has 11 on the night. Adds his 12th. Connor DeJean's going to come into the game for Louisiana Christian. Showing press again. Breaking it. Far side. Hairston got it blocked. Ferrante Banks came flying in and was able to block the three-point shot from Jordan Hairston. And now UT Tyler's got it back the other way. Fake. Put it up. Good. MyJ White lays it in for two. UT Tyler now has a 10-point lead. It's their biggest lead of the night. Give and go. Rebound still in the air. Still going. And finally corralled by UT Tyler. Hairston coming the other way. Laying it up with the right. And it is a great block made by Delord Johnson. Rises up and makes the block. UT Tyler playing man defense. Dijon with the ball, passes it out to Banks. Banks, pull-up jumper, off the mark, rebound, no good. Wide open three, Diallo can't get it to go. Pace has kind of picked up here in the last couple of minutes. Louisiana Christian trying to find their second win on the season. UT Tyler here in their season opener, and there's going to be a foul call, offensive foul for Anthony Brown, who's checked into the game. First couple of minutes for Brown. Gets the foul on the offensive. Ten-point lead for the Patriots. Jacob Henry with the ball. Down to Rayshawn Williams. Turnaround, jumper, fadeaway, silky smooth. Williams having himself a night. Largest lead of the night for UT Tyler. Seemed like UT Tyler was just a little sloppy coming out of the gates early in this one. Starting to pick up here and stepping out of bounds. Connor Dijon stepped out of bounds. And UT Tyler will take over possession. They lead by 12, 11:34 remaining here in the ballgame. They're watching men's college basketball in the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. UT Tyler shooting 58% in this second half. Perfect 4 for 4 from the line here in the second half. Louisiana Christian haven't been able to find much offensively here in the second half, shooting 27%. And UT Tyler holds on to a 12-point lead. Walker goes up strong, and he's fouled. Bilbo with the foul there, and that's going to be his fourth. So Louisiana Christian has a couple players with 4 fouls. Hardy has 4. Bilbo has 4. Those two have played a lot of minutes here tonight. Walker is the second. Banks trying to find some room. Gives it to Johnson on the left wing. Johnson sidesteps, pull up. Easy money for Delore Johnson. He's got 12. A lot of mid-range game it's off the rim. Jacob Henry went up with his left. Got to the basket pretty easily and just couldn't get the 2 points. Johnson, right hand, throws it up. Can't find the rim. Net. Hairston going down, lobs it up to Zabo! For the alley-oop. Jordan Hairston. His second assist of the night. Back the other way. Dijon's fouled as he goes up for 2. Dejan is going to go to the line. UT Tyler fans here making some noise, and it's been a factor. Here in the second half, that's their Louisiana Christian's second missed free throw. They're now 3 for 5. Second one is good, though. Couple of substitutions here for the Wildcats. Gary Smith coming in, along with Jamal Owusu. Darrell Wilson with the ball. Backing down his man. Double team. Williams, pull-up jumper. Off the back of the rim. Can't find it. Gets his own miss. Pulls up from 3. Knocks it down. What a night. Rayshawn Williams, he's got 30. Louisiana Christian trying to find some type of shot. Pull up from 3, way downtown. Can't find the bottom of the net, but their own rebound is swatted away by Kyle Freelow. It's Wilson, hesitates with the floater. UT Tyler going on a run here. Nine minutes remaining. UT Tyler's extending the lead. Wusu coming off the screen for 3. Bottom of the net. Wusu's got 7. Wilson out to Williams. Driving. Throws it up with his right hand. And he can't be stopped right now. Rashawn Williams is going on a tear. UT Tyler, their largest lead of the night at 16. Going across the lane. Bilbo is fouled. Bilbo will shoot two. And it's no good. Had a 16-point lead here for UT Tyler. The free throw line has not been nice to Louisiana Christian. And two Patriots go for the ball and knock it out of bounds, so Louisiana Christian will take possession. This Louisiana Christian team's left a lot of points at the line here in this second half. Pull-up jumper, free throw line. Can't get it to go, but he's fouled. Delord Johnson with a mid-range jumper. So he'll go to the line for two, but Louisiana Christian shooting 50% from the line here in the second half. Is he trying to make something happen here now? But so far in this one, I mean, it has been the Rashawn Williams show. He's now up to 32 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, a block. What a night to start this 2022-23 season. This program's been getting better and better over the last couple of years. First free throw is good by Johnson. Last time these two met, it was a great game. Louisiana Christian came away with a 79-77 win. That's when both of these two teams were in Division III competition. Now, of course, UT Tyler's now in Division II competition. Louisiana Christian showing some pressure here. Doing a good job. Finally gets it across the court. Hairston, little hesitation moves, goes to the rim. Fouled by Brianthony Brown, who's got his second foul of the game. I mean, Brianthony Brown, he's come in and he's played 2 minutes. He's got 2 fouls. UT Tyler with a 67-53 lead here in the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. So Louisiana Christian, they've 1-2 on the year. Coming in, they've averaged 69.7 points a game. Still got little under 8 minutes to go here in this one. Shooting 31% from three. Tonight, they haven't had much luck from behind the arc. Shooting 36%, 4 for 11. And it looks like KJ Bilbo is going to check in for the Wildcats. Under the direction of head coach Rennie Mason. Take a look, UT Tyler, this second half have shot the ball at a 61% mark here in the second half and have kind of opened this game up a little bit. Currently up 14, and Harrison's going to go to the line for his first free throws of the season. Back of the iron. Doesn't get it to go. Second one is good. Under 8 minutes to go here in the game. 68-53 is our score. Owusu throws it down low. It's deflected. Goes up and gets his own rebound, and then he's going to be fouled. Mohamed Diallo fouls him as both are going up for the ball. Ilan Zabo, Rashawn Williams coming in for the Patriots and their home whites. Strong move to the hole. Bailey Hardy uses his right hand, tries to lay it in. Can't get it to go, but it is fouled by Jordan Harrison. That's his first foul of the game. So Hardy's going to go to the line. 2 for 2 so far here tonight. Make it 2 for 3. DJ Jones going to check in for the Patriots. Have a 15-point lead with 7:30 remaining here in the ball game. Free throw's good. Showing pressure. UT Tyler's done a decent job trying to get out of the press break. Swinging it around, wide open. Terrell Wilson can't get it. He had the corner three. And an easy dish down low. It was Banks to Owusu. Wilson, floater, uses his right hand, floats it up, and good with a little runner across the key. Under 7 minutes to go here at the Harrington Patriot Center. UT Tyler debuting their new court, their new logo. Free throw line jumper by Delord Johnson. Gives him 16 now. Fast break, foul. Wilson fouled by Delord Johnson on the other end. That's Johnson's first foul. Wilson will go to the line. Yeah, free throws. Both teams struggled at the line tonight. Both teams leaving a lot of points at the free throw line. Louisiana Christian shooting 66%. UT Tyler shooting about 70% mark from the line. Now it's UT Tyler showing a little pressure and decides to back off. Banks on the far side reverses it. Backdoor cut. Fadeaway jumper. Nice touch by Bailey Hardy with the fadeaway jumper right in the middle of the key. Williams, he's hot. Three, got it. Rayshawn Williams. He can't be stopped tonight. Williams up to 35 now. It's Hardy throws it out to Owusu for three. Can't get it to go. Zabo with the rebound, and it goes right back to the hands of Bilbo for two. And Louisiana Christian calls a timeout. It's a 12-point game, 74-62 with 5:26 remaining. You're watching NCAA college basketball on the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. UT Tyler with a 12-point lead. Trying to close out this one. Under 5.5 minutes to go. Louisiana Christian showing 2-3 zone right now. Trying to see, switching up the defense, see what UT Tyler has to offer here in a zone defense. Zabo in the middle takes the free throw jumper off the back of the rim and in. Milan Zabo with 14. Right now is Banks trying to get around Zabo. Gets the foul call on him. And we'll be shooting 1-on-1 now. Fronte Banks at the line. 1-on-1, front end, no good. So UT Tyler's going to take it the other way. Bad pass, but Williams able to come up with it. Ajay White swings it around. Hairston, Zabo, cross court to White. White pump fakes, spins around, goes the other way. Hairston with the pump fake, and it's going to be a shot clock violation to the zone defense. Able to disrupt UT Tyler's offense. We got 4:20 remaining with a 14-point lead for the Patriots. The things that you're going to be looking at here, if you're Coach Wilson and his coaching staff, kind of good to see here. I mean, you're looking at a zone coverage now. See what you can work in on the zone. Owusu, Hardy for three. Money. Hardy trying to keep Louisiana Christian in this. It's now 11. Wilson throws it down to Zabo, puts it up for two. Terrell Wilson's done a great job finding his man when he needs to. Banks trying to drop it down low to Malik Cooper. It's off his hands, and so the possession will go over to UT Tyler. And we'll take a break here on Lone Star Conference Digital Network. 3:38 remaining here in the season opener for UT Tyler. They have a 78-65 lead here against Louisiana Christian. And UT Tyler's got to hurry, and they get the 5-second call as they're kind of waiting. They had to try to get down the court. That was interesting. They tried to get down the court in time and couldn't. So it was a 5-second violation. Corner, top of the key, three, fouled. Bailey Hardy, fouled by Adrian Walker there. That's his fourth. And so now it's going to be Bailey Hardy shooting three after the foul. You see a lot of those plays happen. Screens, kind of the double screen at the top of the key, trying to kind of close the door on the defenders and get your player with a open three at the top of the key. That time, Walker just got overzealous, committed the foul. So he'll quickly check back out, and Diallo's going to come back in. So Hardy's 2 for 3 from the line. And it's an 11-point game, 3:30 remaining. Louisiana Christian back in their 2-3 zone. UT Tyler trying to work this offense. 3-point shot. Wide open. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Myjay White. Wusu, great dish, and that's blocked by Rashawn Williams. His second block of the night, coming back the other way. Williams throws it up to Zabo, who wasn't quite there. Owusu ran in front of him, and Hardy gets fouled on the other end. Bailey Hardy will shoot two more. First one is good. This UT Tyler team looking to improve on their season from a year ago. And is replacing a lot of players, but so far early getting a lot of production from a bunch of different players here for UT Tyler. Louisiana Christian still going to go into this 2-3 zone. Probably going to play it till the end of the night. Williams kicks it out. Wilson, three. He knocks it down. And that's what happens when you switch to that zone. You open up some three-point shots in the past two possessions for UT Tyler. They've knocked down outside shots. Zabo with a rebound. Another three-pointer. Off the front of the rim. Hardy for three. That one off the mark. Now we're in a shooting contest, it seems like. Floater. Wilson off the glass. Terrell Wilson with his right hand. It's now a 17-point lead. Out of bounds, UT Tyler ball. Substitutions for Louisiana Christian. Going to get some of their reserves in, it looks like. Give them some playing time. Ties the largest lead of the night for UT Tyler. And UT Tyler looking to improve to 1-0. Under a minute and a half to go here in the season opener for the Patriots. And if you've seen anything, Rashawn Williams is a playmaker for sure for this UT Tyler Patriot squad. Wilson up and under. Tried to get the shot off. Didn't get anything on that one. 3-point shot, wide open. It bounces around and in for Caleb Howe, who comes in for the first time tonight. Knocks down the three. IJ White moving around, back to Wilson. Wilson fakes the handoff, goes around. White now with the ball. Louisiana Christian goes back to man defense with 30 seconds remaining. 7 on the shot clock. Wilson for 3. Can't find it. And we're saying it's sideline warning, I think, on Coach Lewis Wilson. And going to call a technical foul on Coach Wilson there. So 18 seconds remaining. Going to call a technical foul on Coach Wilson. I think that he was just talking to the referee that gave him the sideline warning, and it was the referee on the far side that gave him the tech. So the free throw from Howe, first one is good. We got 18 seconds remaining. Second one. Can't get it. So Louisiana Christian will have possession. UT Tyler going to improve to 1-0, win their season opener. They'll be on the road the next 2 games. Howe, up and under, no good. Williams with the rebound. And that will do it. UT Tyler wins 86-73. They have their next 2 games on the road